right, man, let's talk some more stuff. Appreciate everybody that's subbing to the channel. Appreciate everybody for checking us out. Um, but let's talk today. You see women say, if I got to spend my own money, if I got to pay bills, then basically, I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to pay bills. A man should pay everything, go to work. I should stay at home and work and keep my money. My thing is, what's in it for the dude? You know what I'm saying? What's in it for the man? If I'm gonna work, pay bills, you stay at home, take care of the kid, let's say that, or let's say you work, kid get old enough, or you work and take care of the kid, and you keep your money, you spend my money, right? I mean, you hear people say, what can a woman bring to the table? I mean, that's gonna make it worth for me to sit down and want to build a family. Like the men that do that, they want to do that. They want to build a family, and 9 times out of 10, they end up in the middle of the process. They end up regretting it. You know what I'm saying? After a while, they look at their beautiful family, their kids raising their kids, and the grandkids come over. They love that part, but it's always, oh man, I could have been out here with Keisha. And think about that. You commit to a woman, you marry her. Right, it's a business. It's really about business. Men are in love, women are in business. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. And you do all that, and she's still not satisfied. Women are never satisfied. They are the ultimate perfectionists. They are never satisfied. They want more and more and more. I was one of them guys that went to work, paid the majority of everything, thought I was doing the right thing, helping somebody else raise their kid, and it never was enough. That they just kept squeezing and squeezing and squeezing. And when I had demands, for that person to do something to step it up, they wouldn't do it. I had to keep compromising. I had to keep bending. I had to keep striving for greatness. And in my mind, this shit didn't add up for a long time. It just didn't. And I was blessed enough not to have a kid in that relationship. That was the best thing, probably one of the best things in my life that happened to me. So I don't have any ties to that person, that woman no more. None. So you got to ask yourself, when you making those sacrifices, you make a mistake or you get caught cheating, even if it's, she holding out on the box, right? Or she ain't doing what she supposed to do. It's still, once you enter that contract, that marriage contract, and she could just say, you know what, Pookie had more time for me. I'm gonna go run off with Pookie, even though that's not gonna last. But she gonna take your money, take it to Pookie, spend it. The next 5 years, you're going to have to be recalibrating, rebuilding yourself, rethinking how your strategy, reinventing yourself. And through the next 5 years, she gonna be blowing bread and she gonna be broke. But after that 5-year period, you do it right, you gonna be on top. But you ask yourself, for dudes that do that, what's in it for you? Where do I win at? What does she bring to the table? She cook. Look here, man, all the money I'm gonna save doing that shit, taking care of a 3 or 4 bedroom house, 1.5, 2 bathroom house, taking care of that, taking care of her transportation, taking care of schooling and school supplies and all that stuff. Where do I win? I mean, I can just go get me a 1-bedroom apartment and live simple, and get me a rotation of women and live a simple life. That makes more sense. But you know what? To the man that struggles to get women, and I will say there's a difficulty to it today. When you throw out all the diseases out here, when you throw out all the drama out here, when you throw out all the gold diggers and all the women that's transactional out here, it's hard to find a good friend out here. It's hard to find a good family member, trustworthy. So, but for dudes who don't get women like that and find like, I got a woman, I'm a keeper, I can't do it again. That's why dudes don't leave. They don't feel like they can replicate what they did. They feel like they got lucky playing like Marvel vs. Capcom and just smashing buttons, and you do a special move. You don't even know how you did it. You just smashing buttons. So, but it's not an even exchange, bro. It's not even close to even. It's not. And then say she don't even raise your kids the right way. Say she really don't even cook that good. She don't even bring you peace. She still bring you chaos. You know, even if she at home, she doing what she supposed to, raising the kids the right way, your food good, y'all bills on point, everything. I believe in paying my own bills and balancing my own bills. Excuse me. So now you ain't got to worry about that. Your clothes clean. You come home, she got everything ready. You relax, you rub your feet, you watching the game. You know, she ain't stressing you. Still, that ain't no even exchange. That's not barter for work. That's not an even exchange still, even though that'd be nice. You know, that'd be all you getting waited on hand and foot, and then you go back to work and do it again for a couple. It's not an even exchange. How do I win? Especially for the women that's bringing additional baggage to the table, emotional trauma, other people, kids. How do I win in that situation? I'm not. Even if it's she don't bring no kids, I don't bring no kids, and we just, all right, boom, we from the start. I pay everything, you hold the house down. That's not an even exchange. I don't have to work as many jobs and many hours, right? If I go stay by myself. And guess what? I don't have to commit to one woman. I could tell 2 or 3 women what it really is. Hey, we just kicking it, we cool. I want to see you on the weekend, or you off Wednesdays and Thursdays. I'm going to see you then. Oh, you my Monday, Tuesday person. I'm going to do that. Why wouldn't you do that? Or have two really good females you with? Rotation is what? About solid 2 or 3 at the most. If you traveling 4 or 5, I mean, depending on what you want to do. But the dark side to that is then you trusting people, you know, going out. You got trusting people not to exchange disease and stuff. But most of y'all doing that anyway. Don't even know the risk. Some of these women, you know, y'all got wives at home, and you know she got a sneaky link. And he done popped off in her. She done cleaned up. She came through the door. You want to do it, and you didn't follow right up behind old boy. Excuse me. I wish I had my buzzer sound right in the car. But it don't add up, because if you do it all right, you still can lose. If you do it all wrong, you still can lose. If she feel a certain way for too long, then she gonna take your kids, take your money, take your pension, your 401k, and run off with it. Once you get married, you put the power in the woman's hands. Especially if you don't, even with a prenuptial agreement, they find ways to get around it. So how are you winning? How do women see that as a deal where if I got to go in my pocket, and these the same women that bring multiple kids to the table, who bring baggage to the table, trauma, emotional damage. How do you win? How do you ask for that? Talking about if you can't pay my bills, stay out my inbox, or you know, if I had to go in my pocket while we together, then I'm single, or I don't want to be with you. Like, these some women that's 4s and 3s, and you know, they might look like a 7 on the internet, but they really 4s and 5s and 3s and 2s. When you factor in the kids, some of these girls is negative. Zeros. Making these demands. I told you, I did a video on women being inflated. It's crazy. And what they confuse with attention online, they confuse the attention for some of the substance. Baby, he just want to fuck. That's why, you know, dudes being fat chicks inboxes, ugly chick inboxes. It's no real physical attraction. It's just lust. He just seen you as an easy layup, and men don't understand. A lot of men, damn near all men think like that. Especially the average dudes. They all think if I can go low, get a layup, hit her real quick, then I can build myself up. Or I just shoot low, fold her big ass up, and then keep it moving. And then, you know, you hit it, and she talking about she in love, and it's just a sexual relationship. It's nothing more than that. You know, dudes be saying, well, come over my crib, we can you can cook, or we can watch Netflix. Don't buy you nothing, don't buy you no water, nothing. These women, they'll never tell you, they still come over. They still be talking, well, they offer dick more than dates. You know, y'all looking for dick more than dates. Let's keep it real. A woman gonna say, well, you know what, man, let's go out to the park, or let's meet at a coffee shop, or let's meet at the IHOP and see if I like you. You know what I'm saying? So, like I tell y'all, they looking for the same thing. Then when they figure out it's just lust and they get throttled, then they want to start setting these standards. When they had kids, you know, and the dude don't stay, then they want to start setting these standards, which is wild to me. Which is wild. It's wild. So how do you expect a man to take that offer when, guess what? A lot of dudes staying at home playing the game. You know what I'm saying? When they could just Netflix and chill, they could just tell you, here go a couple hundred, let me smash and go home. A lot of women doing that. A lot of women getting in the inbox saying, you know, woo, just come over. They coming over. They not getting a sandwich out of it. They might get a bottle of Aquafina out of it. But then they want to come on the internet with all these high, you know, standards and stuff. Well, if, you know, I got to go in my pocket. Well, guess what? Look here, man. You're going to be with me and you ain't going to spend no money. Then it's just, you know, it ain't going to work. Not seriously. I'm just going to be hitting it. And basically, I'm paying for the pussy then at that point. Excuse my language. That's what it is. You know, if a woman is willing to pay, you know what I'm saying? Cool. Look here, I say this, dude, and people gonna probably disagree. I'd rather I be with a boss chick that trying to be in competition dollar for dollar with me so she can do it on her own than a chick that's just sucking money out of me. Real talk. I'd rather be competing with the boss chick. Straight up and down. If I had to choose between the two, or a broke hoe where I gotta pay for everything, I'd rather be with the boss chick. And I had chicks that are, you know, boom, 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 boom. Back in the day, you had chicks that wouldn't do nothing. But the difference is when you get chicks that's willing to do shit for you and go out your way for you, this is what people don't understand. This is what Pookie and Ray Rays understand. You know, that mean they actually really like you. You know, when you got chicks that come off, that come off and ask for money off rip, they really don't fuck with you like that. It's transactional. Now, the reason it could be transactional, they don't mess with you like that, or it ain't a real physical attraction there, or, you know, when you met her, you bought her food at the grocery store. You know, you seen her at the Coney Island, or you seen her at McDonald's, you paid for her food. So in her mind, the relationship is transactional. Or you seen her at the liquor store, you bought her a fifth of Hennessy or whatever. Now you started off the relationship transactional. There you go. There you go. Started off transactional. So when you start, it's usually how you start is how you finish. So, like I said before, how does the man win in those situations? Now, the situations you want to be in, at least she giving you 30% on the bill. She making it seem 30%. She doing her stuff at home. And guess what? You going to do some shit at home too. Every now and then you wash and clean and fold. Every now and again you clean the bathroom. Every now and again you make sure the kid's good. You give her a break. Y'all need some type of balance. It ain't got to be 50-50. Financially, it could be 70-30, 60-40, 80-20. You take on a little bit, some type of balance that you got to have. But that is what it is, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm still building the playlist up. Then I'll start building social media up. May have some time this weekend. I don't really have nothing planned. So, but hey, financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. Peace.